Very good evening to you with Sports Night. I'm Damien Best. Well, Barbados will be looking to go one step further this year when the regional under-15 competition gets started tomorrow right here in Barbados. Barbados under-15s will start their quest against the Windward Islands under-15s. We preview the two teams ahead of tomorrow's matchup. Barbados finished second last year behind Trinidad and Tobago, but are fancying their chances now that the tournament is being played for the first time in Bridgetown. Coach Richard Clark says the boys are raring and ready to go, and the ultimate goal is to win.
Oh, it's going extremely well. As you can see, we're going just fine-tuning for tomorrow's game, which obviously is a tough one against Windward Islands, who have been here for a week now, going through their paces, and we're ready, willing, and raring to go.
What are the goals for the tournament, obviously?
Well, the ultimate goal is to win the tournament, because I told everyone that we came third in Ghana in 2015. Last year in Grenada, we came second, so we are at home now with the crowd support. Obviously, the ultimate is to win the championship.
Barbados are taking on the Windward Islands tomorrow in their first match. They have a relatively new side, with only two players returning from last year's squad, in Captain Renako Belgrave and Vice-Captain Jacob Bethel.
Honestly, I just want the fellas to do their best. Try not to focus much on all the other people on the sidelines and stuff. We can do well. I don't really see it as pressure, to be honest. I feel confident in myself already. I'm bowling well right now. Fellas feeling well. I believe that you can bring home the trophy this year.
Batting is going good. Bowling, it's a little bit more work to do, and my keeping is going well too. Just encouraging them when they do something bad. Just tell them how to do it better. Don't bring them down. Don't cry anybody down. Just bring them all back up so everybody's confident going into matches. Some people like the pressure, some people don't, so I guess we'll see once the tournament starts.
Windward Islands, on the other hand, have been in Barbados for a week and have played a few warm-up matches while assessing the conditions. And Coach Alton Crafton says their main aim is to get off to a winning start.
Yeah, the conditions in Barbados compared to what we have back home, it's pretty similar. Just that the wickets are here maybe a bit harder. So the guys have learned that, and I think that was a very good experience for us. Preparation so far, pre-tournament has been very good so far. The BCA has been very nice to us. We had a very structured training program with 2 practice games in. The teams we played against were pretty good, so they gave us a good run for our money. So all in all, preparation has been going on very good so far. Well, certainly our goal this year is to win, and that is our straight goal.
Windward Islands captain Keegan Arnold says they're hoping to start positively, but he knows it won't be easy.
Well, we have pressure because, we're really winning. We're really hoping to win that tournament. We're really hoping to win our first match, to start off on a good note, to start off on a really good high. And, hopefully if we can win that match, that will really give the team a good energy and making Barbados look at their team and look at how they can possibly change everything to win the tournament.
Best of luck to the boys. Well, the Barbados Windward under-15 fixture at Weymouth will be live on radio station 94.7 FM from 9:30 in the morning. The other fixtures have Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago at Rubis, while the Leewards and Guyana are at North Stars. Well, Barbados under-19s will have to regroup in their second innings if they're to regain the advantage over Jamaica under-19s after day 2 of their Cricket West Indies first-round game in St. Kitts. Resuming day 2 at St. Paul's with Jamaica under-19s on 11 for 2 in reply to Barbados under-19s first innings score of 192. The Bajan youngsters dismissed their opponents for 179, a lead of 13 runs. Kamari Boyce took 3 for 43, Dante Niles 2 for 44, and Siobhan Brooks 3 for 49. Barbados under-19s are, however, 33 for 3 in their second innings. That's therefore only a lead of 46 runs with 7 second innings wickets intact. Well, Olympian Lani Cabrera did not advance past the first round in the women's 200-meter freestyle at the FINA World Swimming Championships. Competing out of lane 3 in heat 2, Cabrera finished 4th and 45th overall. Her time was 2 minutes 11 seconds. Well, student athlete World Basketball Group from the USA registered victories in 2 of their latest matches in friendly series against local clubs. Now, playing last evening at the BCC gym, Pinelands women gave SAW women a good run, but in the end lost by just 6 points. On the men's side, Pinelands never trailed and would dispatch SAW by 14 points, 100 to 86. However, the visitors rebounded to Brush's side Warren Sports Club 106 to 64. Here's a look at two of those matchups. Pinelands taking on SAW of the USA in red. Good look inside for Jennifer Joseph Hackett for 2 of her 8 points. SAW respond, the pick by Alexis Hodge, takes it into the key, then uses the window to good effect. Team high 17 points. Both teams tied at 12 by the end of the first quarter. Melzy Long contributing 16 points. By halftime, SAW were only up by 3, though 31 to 28. Long from upstairs got it. Second half, nice hustle. Then up the floor, staying with it to add 2 more to the tally. Both teams scored 17 points in the third quarter, but that meant SAW still had the lead. Long from any angle, solid. But credit to Pinelands, they found the answers to keep their opponents on their heels. Ashley Daniel had 16 to Misha Flats 10. But in the end, SAW would go on to get the victory, 61 to 55. The men now Warrens in black versus SAW. The visitors' offense looked the part from very early. Bryce Nicholson drops 3. Then Zolan with the baseline drive and reversal. Game high 24 points. 3-point play here. SAW men up 26 to 11 in the first quarter. Warrens being exposed defensively. The home base team showed some improvement in the second quarter. Open 2 scores. Inbound pass on this possession. Jared Grant is eventually fouled on the contested 2-pointer. He would go on to complete the 3-point play. Jonathan Dotton also in the mix. Jump hook, nicely done. SAW though go into the half up 46 to 29. The spin move. Second half, Nicholson, Lone Ranger, picture perfect. Kentley Carter with 22 points, led Warrens under pressure and delivering. But SAW's lead blossomed with every possession. The assist to Zolan, training ground stuff. Carter still posting the numbers, hanging tough at the other end. But by then it was too far gone. SAW of USA coming away with the 106 to 64 victory over Warrens. Well, coming up, the national netballers will be winging their way to Australia next year.
When disembarking a bus, wait until it has departed and giving both you and the road users a clear view of the street. Remember, a little vigilance and patience can save a life.
I'm just a DJ, baby, mixing for you.
Only one station delivers the soundtracks of your life.
Hey, we're 94.7 FM, the University of Musical Diversity, the most frequently frequented frequency in the Caribbean. I'm the Admiral.
Put on your dancing shoes and get on the dance floor. We've got all of your classic jams right here at 94.7 FM with me, Jaquila, in the midday.
It's Valentino Tempo all over your radio right here on 94.7 every weekday afternoon, 2 until 7. It's your afternoon getaway. So join me right here, the greatest hits of the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and now.
94.7 FM.
We're back. Well, netball is the first Barbadian sport to qualify for next year's Commonwealth Games. Barbados, ranked 11th in the world, qualify for the games, which are set for the Gold Coast of Australia as part of the top 12 ranked countries. Barbados will also be joined by top-ranked teams Australia, New Zealand, England and Jamaica, as well as the likes of crowd pleasers Malawi, South Africa, Fiji, Wales, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Uganda, who emerged as one of the early fairy tale stories of the games after qualifying for the first time. Uganda leapt from 13th to 9th in the recent International Netball Federation World Ranking list after defeating Malawi to win this year's Africa Netball Cup. And the netball competition commences with preliminary matches at the Gold Coast Convention and Exhibition Centre from April 5th to 12th, 2018, before culminating in the finals matches at the Comera Indoor Sports Centre on April 14th and 15th. Well, after day one of the Don Lafferty Memorial Go As You Please National Checker Tournament in the United States, former world champion Ronald Suki King is in 4th place, just 1 point behind the joint leaders. Fresh from winning the Barbados National Drafts Championship, King won 2 games and drew a third to be on 5 points in the Masters division at the U.S. Nationals in Lebanon, Tennessee. Suki is behind Larry Keane of the U.S., Lubaba Lakondolo, and Maxwell Lutoni of South Africa on 6 points. Meanwhile, in the Majors division, another Barbadian, Waynell Neverson, is holding her own among the men as she leads the pack on 6 points, jointly with George Grusher and Alexander Weaver, both of the USA. Well, Barbados' number 2 drafts player Jack Francis is in urgent need of approximately $3,000 Barbados dollars if he's to compete in the 2017 World Checkers and Drafts Federation's World Qualifying Tournament in Petal, Mississippi next Monday. Now, Francis, who lost just 1 single game in the last tournament back in 2015 and placed 2nd and 3rd in 2013 and 2011 respectively, had originally sought the backing of the National Sports Council to compete in the U.S. Nationals and the World Qualifiers, which ran simultaneously. However, he was forced to miss the U.S. Nationals, which started yesterday after a late decision by the Sports Council to decline sponsorship following applications by 2 other drafts players to travel to the same tournament.
I'm afraid that the president came into recognizing for the first time that there is indeed a letter that was submitted to the Sports Council to his unawareness and his disapproval on behalf of the 2 others. However, the ruling went by Mr. Berman that if they endorse Jack for sponsorship, they will have to also endorse the other 2 ladies for sponsorship, despite the fact that they were not endorsed by the president. But I am saying that as a grandmaster status, you cannot compare sponsorship for Jack Francis with subordinate players. I am a world-rated draft player. I play for a world championship. I won international titles at British Open, Florida Open, and all sorts like already. I have won 8 national titles and always in top 3 in national championships. I am saying then that achievements and distinctions like these don't come overnight.
Well, CBC Sports caught up with CEO of the National Sports Council, Jerry Blenman, and he explained that it was an internal breakdown within the Barbados Drafts Association which halted a final decision on NSC's end. But once those issues are resolved, the necessary assistance will be provided.
We met with the Barbados Drafts Association last Friday, and they indicated to us that there were some deep-rooted issues that they were confronted with as it relates to the decision-making for persons who would be attending upcoming championships. And the council, the National Sports Council, actually received correspondence from members of the executive that had one particular view vis-a-vis that of other members of the executive. And similarly, we got correspondence with the views of members and signatories expressing their opinion on a few matters. In circumstances such as this, the council is not in a position really to consider funding, and so we requested that they look at the internal issues, address them, and get back to us soonest so that we can make some sort of determination with regards to their request for assistance.
Well, Francis says despite his disappointment, he's still focused and optimistic of traveling to the upcoming World Qualifiers, where he believes he will do extremely well since he's in the best form of his life.
I have put the disappointment of not being able to get to the U.S. National behind me right now. All of the time is running short. I am still remaining focused. I am there. That's me. I just want to see our requests of the National Sports Council and its Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Jerry Blyman, whom I believe made an error, whom I believe lapsed in focus, whom I believe probably was misled. And I feel that he just made a mistake. And what I would like to do is I would be cordially ask Mr. Jerry Blyman and the National Sports Council to reverse this error at the same time, and or corporate Barbados to resurrect this situation immediately so that I will be able to leave this country no later than Saturday the 29th of this month. Got to reach Jackson, Mississippi in time for the World Qualifier.
Still to come, a new Olympic event tested in Bahamas.
Hello friends, this is Jeff Shepard inviting you to join us every Thursday from 6 to 7 on QFM for Nicholas Bacon Inc. Manor. Always fresh.
The People's Business gets to the heart of the matter every Sunday at 8:05 p.m. Call us live at 228-5562 or 228-5563 or email us at talk@cbc.bb to share your questions or comments and to be part of the live discussion. That's The People's Business, Sundays at 8:05 p.m. on CBC TV8. The People's Business is made possible by our partners, Solar Dynamics, the most efficient energy systems.
Everyone washes dishes, but who ever heard of washing dishes for thousands of dollars? Watch the Beep Rinse and Shine Challenge on CBC TV8. The teams will race against the clock to outwash each other for $5,000 cash in the Beep Rinse and Shine Challenge, Thursdays at 9:03 p.m. on CBC TV8.
Get ready to rumble as professional wrestling Japanese style hits CBC TV8. World Pro Wrestling, Tuesdays, 10:30 p.m. on CBC TV8.
Okada now, he should have gone for the cover right there. Okada looking for the tombstone pile driver. He hits it right through the canvas.
Welcome back. The curtain came down on the Commonwealth Youth Games in the Bahamas recently with a new event that will make its Olympic debut in 2020. It was the mixed 1600-meter relay, with Australia taking it in 3 minutes, 25.08 seconds, while the Bahamas were third, Jamaica fifth, and St. Kitts and Nevis sixth.
So there to go with the start, and as you would expect, Jamaica out to a good start here. It is South Africa trailing in second place, and it's St. Kitts and Nevis just overtaking Bahamas, and now just about set to overtake Australia in the second place. Also on the inside, it's South Africa trailing the field at this point. Jamaica out in front as he passes the 200-meter marker and building up a lead over this field, St. Kitts and Nevis. Australia in third, it's Bahamas in fourth, and in fifth place it is St. Kitts and Nevis. Now the gap is being narrowed between the first two runners. That is, Jamaica will take a slight lead into the second leg, just ahead of St. Kitts and Nevis. South Africa trailing at the moment. Now here's the changeover,
St. Kitts and Nevis.
St. Kitts and Nevis just making the changeover first. Jamaica second and Australia in third. Now there will be a little bit of a change in terms of the leadership because Australia have a guy running the second one, and he is well and truly underway after chasing down the Jamaicans and St. Kitts and Nevis. And now as they break for the inner part of the track, it is Australia in the lead ahead of Jamaica and St. Kitts and Nevis. It is Bahamas in fourth place, and South Africa now catching up and about to take over into fourth place. But right now it is Australia with the lead.
Of course, Australia coming around and a fight for second at this point. Remember, there are two females on this leg.
So it's Australia just about to get to the line to make the third changeover, and it's Australia with the lead. Second now, the second changeover has gone to South Africa, and Bahamas now in third place, Jamaica in fourth, and St. Kitts and Nevis in fifth place. So the lead is with Australia for the moment. Bahamas trying to close the gap, and in third place it's South Africa holding firm at the moment. But here comes Jamaica and St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis, a real stormer here in the third leg. St. Kitts and Nevis now moving into second position, and Jamaica just about to overtake him on the bend. It is a straight out battle now between St. Kitts and Nevis, Jamaica and Australia. Jamaica now catching up and will take the lead going into the final leg.
The important thing is to try and give as big lead as possible to the Jamaicans. They know that Australia has a male on the final lap and Jamaica with a female. You expect Australia to go ahead of the Jamaicans at some point in this one.
So Jamaica out in front for the moment, Australia in second place, Bahamas in third, St. Kitts and Nevis in fourth place, and South Africa trailing the field in fifth. Australia now with the lead, and it looks like it's going to be a battle. It's going to be very difficult to pull back the Australians. Australia with a 10-meter lead over Bahamas. Jamaica in third place, South Africa coming up strong on the outside. South Africa now into third place, but no doubt about the leader. It is Australia with Bahamas in second place, and South Africa now moving into the silver medal position. Jamaica in fourth place. Australia is going to take this one, but will South Africa close the gap? I don't think so. It's too much work for him, and Australia will take the gold medal. It seems, in terms of the time, and South Africa in second place and Bahamas in third place. Jamaica will trot across the line in fourth. Will it be good enough for the gold medal? Well, it remains to be seen. 3 minutes 25.08 is the flash time for Australia.
Well, time to tell you what's happening tomorrow in the world of sports. Cricket West Indies Under-15 tournament begins here in Barbados. The Leewards will take on Ghana at North Stars. The Windward Islands have Barbados at Weymouth, while Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago meet at Rubis. Start time 9:30 a.m. That's it for Sports Night. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Damien Best. Good evening.